Welcome back to JC Motive Garage. So today we got the brakes done and we're going to get this done. We got the brakes and we're going to go up and get some sleeve caliper grease. Corey's going to be jacking up the car and we're going to see how bad these brake pads are. So let's get into it. And we got the paint yesterday. So we're going to start doing some body work, and we got a new radio for it. So we're going to be doing those few things. We're going to take the car to the garage later on today, and we're going to start taking off the rear quarter panels and take off the doors so we can start sanding those down and start getting it painted. So let's get the brakes done and let's see if we can get the radio in today. If not, then we'll do it in the next video. So let's do it. All right, so we got the car jacked up, and we're getting ready to take the caliper loose here. We got a 14 millimeter, the breaker bar. So I'm gonna get this broken loose real quick, see what these actually look like. So let's get this down here like this. Why isn't this doing this? Oh my goodness. There we go, got that one loose. I'll get that one loose there. Let's see what's wrong with my doesn't want to turn. There we go. There we go. And we got some brake caliper grease right here, so we can grease the sleeve pins once we take these out of here. Let's see how bad these brake pads are once we get this loose here. Get these out of here. Give me a flathead screwdriver. Those need to be cleaned up, sprayed with some brake clean, and cleaned up here. Let's get this other one out here. Yeah, it all needs new pins on there. Let's get this caliper off of here. You wanna go get me my C-clamp? My C-clamp to my toolbox. Not too bad. I mean, they don't look too bad. Get this all, get this rotor all cleaned up here. Get all the grease and everything off the back side of this. Clean all this up. Spray all this. Upside of the hood. All right, get that all cleaned up here, and then get these sleeve pins cleaned off. He's gonna give me a rag. Get these off of here. There's one big one, and then there's one small one. So you gotta figure out which one goes where. I don't remember, but I'll when I put it in there, I'll let you guys know which one goes where. There's Bailey. Bailey's out here. She likes being out here when we work on the cars. Huh. Yep, you do. I know. Got me a paper towel. That's getting me a rag. Alright. So we'll get the other, get the box open here. And we'll see what the new ones look like compared to these. And we'll see what the difference is. Let's open this pack here. So put a little bit of grease right inside here where your brake pads go. Right here, clean it up a lot. Clean it up a little bit here, and put some brake grease right here. You don't want to do too much because you want to save some for the other side. You just want it so they go like this. So I'll show you in a minute here. So I'll show you right here. So right there. You want to put a little bit of grease right here and a little bit of grease right here, and same with the back side. And you want to do that. Clean your sleeve pins off right here. So you got your big one, and then you got your smaller one right here. So those are your two sides. So you're gonna want to grease those up before you put your sleeve pins and then put your caliper back on. We got a C-clamp. So right here, you got your C-clamp, and I'll show you in a minute how to push back the piston on the caliper here. So set it up just like that. Bring it down some. All right, right there. There you go. Now you'll be able to see. Now you'll be able to see what I'm doing here. So with the C-clamp, you should want to take your caliper like this, and you can take this like this, and then you twist this in. So this will twist this in, and this will twist this. You want to do it just a little bit, not too much. You don't want it pushed back past that little part there. So you want to turn it and turn it like that, so it's evenly pushed in. You want to pop the hood and open the brake booster, just so we can just push this back just about to there. There we go. All right, there we go. So you want to open your open your brake booster up just a little bit when you do this too, just so you can get the pressure released through there, and all the air bubbles will come out the top, and they won't set inside your there. So this is right here. So after I push the C-clamp back in here, you can see right there that I pushed it back, and I didn't push it back enough where it goes past that seal. So you can see how it's flush right there. You can see how it's flush with the caliper. So that's about perfect. So that's about what you want to do as far as like pushing that back. So you want to take off the brake caliper or the brake booster reservoir. You want to open that up just a little bit so you can see. You don't want any air bubbles coming up, and you don't want to be trapped in the line, so you want it to actually come out. So you're not actually taking off the line, so you don't need to bleed the whole system, but just that will help out a lot as far as that. So let's get these new ones on here, and we'll see how much better they are. So you want one back, one front. Why do they give me two different ones here? All right, so those are your new brake pads, and these are the old ones. So you can see how there's a lot. It's really shiny, and you can see these ones that are not shiny at all. So these are really good. You can tell that these are all worn down right here, and they're really smooth too. So they're kind of offset a little bit. You can kind of, I don't know if you can see, but like it's flat here, and then it kind of goes up here. Do you see it right there? How it's low here and then it's high here. So it kind of goes like this. It kind of goes down. So that's where we're getting our brakes. When we push on our brakes, that's why the steering wheel is shaking. So let's get these new ones in here, and then we'll see what these actually fit on here. Why do they give me two different sizes here? Where's the other ones at here? There should be one. I don't know if they're the same, because these ones didn't come with them, did they? Oh, they did. Okay, so we'll see. Okay, so you want one like that, one like that. So let's set this one. So you want one like this. So this is the top. And where's the other one? This is the top. Give me the other one in the package here. Yeah, there we go. There's the other one. So there's this one, and then there's this one. So this one is your back side. So you can see the caliper indentation there. So put this in place right back here like this, and they just pop right in, just like that. Okay, and then you want this one to go on this side like this. So we'll just set that in there, and just set that in there like this. This should fit
This should fit into place. I might have to fool around with it just a little bit to kind of get it into place here. There we go. So we got that, and then you can put your caliper back on. See how easy that fits on there now, just like this. Then you want to make sure that your bushings are pushed like this, so you can get that like that. So let's grease up these sleeve pins real quick, and then we'll get these installed. So you just want to put a little bit of brake caliper grease on these, and save some for the other side. So you want to grease those up because your caliper moves when you hit your brakes, and then this will help. This will help with it. So I think this is the So this is your top one. So your small one is your top one, and then your bigger one is your bottom one. So I'm gonna get that put into place, and to make sure that you go in the little hole here, and then you just want to start it like that. So start it, make sure that it's good. Put some on the other side, like that. Put some more caliper grease on the other side, like that, just about that much. Just want to make sure that they're clean, and then just do this, just this. So you get that done like that. And then we'll get ready and we'll put this other one in, and then we'll tighten it down. We'll do the other side. So let's get this in this hole here. Yeah. I think I had it wrong. Yeah, I think that so the bottom one goes. The smaller one goes on the bottom. Let's see here. Yep. Yeah, so the smaller one goes on the bottom, the smaller pin, and then the other pin goes on the top. So this one right here. So we should still have some grease left in there. Yeah. There we go. Just like that. Well, now you just want to tighten it up. Just tighten it up like this. And just make sure that it's tight. Same with the other side. Just like this. And we'll be good. And then we'll jump over to the other side, we'll do the other side, and then we'll go for a ride, and we'll see if it actually fixes the shake when we stop. Just make sure that it's all tight and ready to go. All right, so we're gonna throw the tire on, and then we'll do the other side. All right, so before we put this tire on here, I just wanted to show you, look at the tread. Look at the tread on this tire. I can't believe that it's got almost four brand new tires on this car. You see the wear sensors all the way down, wear bars all the way down there. And they're Z-rated too. They're Z-rated tires. Right there, 215 45 ZR17s. ZRs. I cannot believe that. For how much we paid for this car. Somebody's gonna get a nice car, you know that, after we get it all sanded down and painted. So yeah, let's put this tire on, and then we'll jack up the other side, and we'll do the other side, and then we'll go for a ride. So we got the tire off, we got all these loose. These are so your top one is your bigger one, your smaller one is the bottom caliper bolt. So we're gonna get ready and take this off, and then we'll see how these look compared to the other side, and then we'll do a comparison on driver's side and passenger side just to see what they look like. Let's get ready and pull this pin out here. Yeah, those sleeve pins were really stuck. It's not too bad. Bushing's still good, so we're good there. Let's get these pads out of here. You can see front one's not too bad, but the back one, I think that's our problem. Yeah, you can see. I don't know if you can you see it, how it goes up and goes down? Mm-hmm. Just a little bit from here, and it kind of goes down and then down, 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 down compared to here. and then what we have here. So my finger here, and then my finger here. Look at the difference. So, all right, so this is your back side, this is your front side. All right, we'll go get the brake clean. We get some brake clean, clean this off real good, spray this all off. We'll do the other side, back side, just like that. So clean this all off, so have a good surface on this. We'll clean these off, clean these off real good. There we go. Got these all cleaned off. Okay, go hand me the brake pads and the sleeve grease, the pin grease. Okay, that one's cleaned up. This one's cleaned up right here. We got that done. Okay, so we got those done. This cleaned up here. Didn't come with the hardware, so if it doesn't come with the hardware, you don't have to worry about it. Just kind of get it clean, spray it with some brake clean. You can even take them out. These little pins come out. These come off of here, and they just take a little flathead screwdriver and just break these loose a little bit. These come out. You can sand them down, clean them up. So let's get some grease on these right here. You don't want to put it on the rotor. You just want enough right in this little spot here. There. You do the same on the other side, so the top and the bottom. Grease those up real good. And then we'll use the rest of the grease for these sleeve pins right here. So this should be enough to do both of your sleeve right here and right here. Should be enough. Maybe we'll have to use a little bit more on that one. But you want enough where it'll move in and out. So we can put a little bit more on this one here. There we go. So when I'm greased up real good, so when you put them in there, it'll be all nice and lubricated, right? All nice and lubricated. Okay, so back one, you can match them up. So match them up, back one, we're good. Can you actually see? Huh? And then you want to put this in there just like this. So that one's in there. And then you want to put the new one in there just like this. Make sure that goes right past that groove. And they'll slide in just like this. Just like that. 1, 2, we're good. These are driver side, those are passenger side. So, all right. So let's put your caliper, the C-clamp. Forgot about that. We can push this caliper back a little bit. Okay. All right. So you take your caliper, push this like this, just a little bit, and then just turn this in here, just like that. Push this back just a little bit, and then you can always have somebody check your brake pressure too, your reservoir. You can see if the fluid's coming up in the reservoir tank. Just want to push that back just a little bit. You don't want it too much. So that's about good right there. All right. Turn this out so we can get this out of here, and then I'll show you. All right, so right here you can see the caliper right there. Push that piston back, so that's about good. You want it about flush. You don't want it more than that. That's about the extent of where you want to go, because right over there you can see a little bit of the seal coming out. If you go too much, that seal pop out, and then you'll have to take the caliper off, and you'll have to breathe the whole system and all that, so you don't want to do that. But we got that all done. So let's set that just like that, and put the caliper on, and then we will be done with this brake job. And see, it doesn't take you too long to do it. And then they charge you $100 to do this, which I don't understand why, because it really doesn't take them long to do this. See, that's it, and we're done. It taking me about, what, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
20 minutes. And if you have a hoist is even better, you know, to be able to get it up in the air and stuff. So just make sure these are tightened up. We'll tighten these up. So let's go down because we went up to loosen it. All right, so there we go. All right, got that one about snug. Then you want to do the same thing with the other side. Snug that side down. Just get them snug, and then tighten the top one and tighten the bottom one. You don't want to tighten it all at the same time, because then you get your sleeve pins. They crush between the thing, and they don't move freely, and that's not good. We'll see after we do this. After we do this, we'll get the tire back on, and then we'll push the brake pedal, and we'll see where it is actually at after we get this all on here. So there we go. So let's get the tire on and get this down, and then we'll be right back. All right, so we got the brakes on, got them all tightened up, got all the tires down, brake booster cap off, and brake fluid cap off. And Corey's gonna push the brake pedal down, and we're gonna see how much the fluid comes up in this as he's pushing the brake pedal down. Do it easy. Bailey, come here. Okay, do it easy. Go ahead and push it down easy. Gonna see if this fluid comes up a little bit. Okay, let up. Go ahead and do it again. Keep going. Keep going till you got a good brake.
I do.
You got a good brake? Good. So no air came out of the system, so that's good. All right, you got the keys. We'll see what the brake pressure we have. See what the brake thing we have as far as that. But other than that, everything's done. We just got paint, so we're gonna do some paint, and we're gonna take it to the shop. We're gonna take off these quarter panels right here, so this one and the other side, and we're gonna have to fix the trunk leak. So we're gonna have to do that. I don't know if I have to take off the door to paint this. We might have to. I don't know yet. Might just take out the door panel, just to get the door panel out of the way. That might work. But we're gonna get this all sanded down, and we're gonna start getting ready for some paint. We got the paint today, so actually we got it yesterday, but we actually got it today. So so we got that. We got some base clear coat, primer, base clear coat, and then the clear coat. So we'll do all that. We're gonna do all this in the front, but let's go get the keys, start this up real quick, and then we'll see what the brake pedal is once it's started. All right, so we got the car all the way down, tires on, calipers are on, everything's tightened down. So your brake booster, we got the brake thing tightened. Okay, go ahead and start it up. That's how good that started up. Oh, I like it. And the idle's good. Idle's good on the cold start. Perfect. No lights on. Nope. No lights on, just the change engine, but we're gonna do that, so we can do that later. But it's just a fuse reset. Other than that, push the brake down. How's the brakes now?
Really good.
Really good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Haley, we did a good job, right? We did a good job. Good job. You helped. All right. So car's running good. Idle's good. So with a high idle, let me show you real quick on that high idle. There was actually a hole right in the bottom of the hose, so we had to get a new hose. Actually, they replaced this, so it's actually running a lot better. So yeah, give it a little rev real quick. Oh, listen to that. All right, let me shut it off. All right, so we did the brake job, and we seen that the brake pads were they were okay, but you could see that they were starting to go like this, and they were going down like that just a little bit. There was probably about a couple millimeters of
of a difference between the one side and the other side. It kind of came down like that, so you could see the driver's side and passenger side. But we're going to take this for a drive, and we're going to see if this is better, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be good. And brake fluid's good, brake fluid's good, the brake pedal's good. After we started up, we're still getting pressure, so that's good. No air in the system. So if you like this video, please give us a big thumbs up. You can subscribe and follow us on Facebook at JC Motive Garage. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos on the Saturn. We got paint and a radio, and we're taking off the rear quarter panels and fixing the leak, and that should be it. So stay tuned for more videos on the RSX, and we'll see you next time on JC Motive Garage. Thanks for watching.